Hey guys, Kobe here. So, today I just wanted to talk about a underutilized part of May's kit, which is using her wall for vertical mobility. So, a lot of the ways that people use her wall is just to block off space and to try to isolate an enemy, but people don't use it for stuff like verticality to be able to get up to high ground that someone with low mobility like May wouldn't usually be able to get up to without going all the way around and through like this. So I just wanted to show off a couple spots on Dorado and give you a idea of what you can do with Maze Wall in terms of being able to get vertical mobility. To start out on Attack Dorado, people are typically going to be playing the high ground right there. And as soon as you round the corner, they're going to be playing high ground right there. So high ground is a very big contested issue that you need to be able to get up to. Uh, One of the easiest ways to do that is to get up on this car, and you can get straight up to high ground. The alternative path is to either go back here and go around and up the staircase, or to go under and around to behind them. So this is a nice, quick alternative that doesn't take as long as either of those paths and still gets you up and into the fight, regardless of you having mobility. Another way that it's used is obviously on this car to be able to get up. If they're playing slightly further around that corner, you're going to be able to get around and onto this car. And you can actually place this wall pretty quickly after you are seen. So you're not staying out in the open to get onto that car very much. You can also use it right here to get up to this side. If they're watching for that window, then taking the side path is generally better because you're not going to get spammed out as you're getting up there. So another way that you can use the wall instead of just getting yourself up permanently is to be able to get yourself up on a wall temporarily just to be able to get a little bit of damage out. So people typically are going to be watching for this angle right here and this angle on this side of it. So people aren't going to be watching for you to come up through the center right here. And you can't just jump up there. So you have to be able to wall yourself up, and you can spam out like one or two shots and then get down before they can really hit you back. So moving on to second point, uh, people are going to be playing this high ground, and they're going to be very annoying for you because you don't have very much vertical mobility to be able to get that up there. So even if you like, wall yourself here, you can't jump up right there. You can't jump up on this ledge. So you'd think that you're kind of stuck until you get like around this corner and you can start playing courthouse and stuff. But if you come right over here to this staircase, you can just wall yourself up right here and get yourself right up onto the ledge and be able to get you into this fight right here, be able to try to get them off of high ground. So the alternative to all of this, if you still want to get high ground regardless of that, is to walk all the way around and on this staircase and up, which is just a very long journey if you're trying to time something with your teammates or not let them get set up very well. You have to walk all the way through, and you could have used the ledge right there too. But getting over here is just such a chore compared to walking over and not taking the 15 seconds to walk all the way around. Another way to get up without using that staircase. So after the cart has pushed around this corner and is about right here, you're generally going to be playing down here. And a way to get up to high ground is either to use the tops of these benches or to use the uh, judge's spot up there. So top of the benches, you can't use the seats because you don't get enough height to jump up. But you can hop right on up and get in here without having to worry about being too low on the staircase down there. On the defense side, you're either going to be going up the stairs on that side to get across over here, or going up those staircases to get up to right here. Another way to do it is if you don't want to use the staircases, you want to actively participate in this fight until they get around the corners, you can use this right here. And it gets you up to the same spot. And this gets you a decent defensive angle because you're going to be able to be playing high grounds. You can also do it from this van to get to either there or into there. So if you jump up and just, whoops, you can either face your wall right there to get over there or face your wall over here to get back in here. And both of those are just super useful because high ground is so important on the second point, and if you don't have the vertical mobility to get up there, it feels like it's impossible to push this. So all of this is just to add to your toolbox of being able to, see a spot that looks like you might be able to wall up and get up there quickly instead of the alternative, which is, spending several seconds walking around to try and get the same fight that you would have if you walled yourself up. This one over here is kind of the bread and butter of third point. So basically, you have to wall yourself up and you're in the flank. You're completely behind them. Their spawn is literally right there. So their healers are going to be playing like back around here to heal their team. And your team is going to be pushing the cart around and right here. So being able to have that flank angle where they have to devote resources to be able to see you instead of just uh, everybody hammering in from one location. The nice part about all of these walls that have been shown off is that you can do it with a teammate too. So like, say you're running a Rhine, your Rhine is gonna have to walk all the way around and all the way up and through to here, just to be able to hold this spot. But if you just have them sit right here, then you can just wall them up with you, and you can get the whole team up. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people using their walls just to block off space and block off enemies, but they're not using it to try and get to spaces that you normally wouldn't be able to, or be able to get to much quicker because of it. Uh, stuff like this just gets you used to using vertical mobility to get to places that, most people can't even get over here if they don't have a movement ability, but you can get everybody up here specifically because of that car. And being able to use this in your games is going to help you out a lot, and I hope you gain rank. See ya.